Unfortunately, we have seen issues around the NBA with fans crossing the line. Somebody tossed a water bottle, and it nearly hit Kyrie as he was walking to the tunnel. Tyler Johnson noticed it, and the Nets began to point out who it was in that section. There are cameras everywhere, so you're going to see the toss right there. It just misses Kyrie. This is as the Nets were exiting. Kevin Durant was doing the interview with Michael Grady, and security began to converge and look for.
Hey, Kyrie, obviously there's been a lot of conversation about fan interaction with players, and then there's an instance tonight. I'm just wondering what you think can be done to prevent these interactions from happening in the future.
It's unfortunate, that sports has come to a lot of this, kind of crossroads where you're seeing a lot of old ways come up. It's been part of that. It's been that way in history in terms of entertainment, performers, and sports for a long period of time of just underlying racism and just treating people like they're in a human zoo. Throwing stuff at people, saying things. There's a certain point where it just gets to be too much. So, I called it out. I just wanted to keep it strictly basketball, and then you just see that people just feel very entitled out here. They pay for the tickets, great. I'm grateful that they're coming in to watch a great performance, but it's just, we're not at the theater. We're not throwing tomatoes and other random stuff at the people that are performing. It's too much. And it's a reflection on, us as a whole, and you have fans acting like that. So, hopefully people learn their lessons from being banned for however many years of being arrested, but, there's always going to be an occasion. So.
I mean, it's unfortunate that this season even has to be asked, but someone tried to toss a water bottle at Kyrie, or did toss a water bottle at Kyrie as you guys were walking off the floor. Just your thoughts on just, again, an unfortunate act, and the fan was arrested, but just what can be done about, again, protecting players in situations like this?
I mean, fans got to grow up at some point. I know that being in the house for a year and a half with the pandemic, got a lot of people on edge, got a lot of people stressed out. But when you come to these games, you got to realize, man, these men are human. We not animals. We not in a circus. You coming to the game is not all about you as a fan. So have some respect for the game, have some respect for these human beings, and have some respect for yourself. Your mother wouldn't be proud of you throwing water bottles at basketball players, or spitting on players, or tossing popcorn. So grow the up and enjoy the game. It's bigger than you.
Excuse my raspy voice. I lost it this week coaching the Twins. But anyway, I just had to speak this piece because I just seen what happened to Kyrie in Boston. And it's crazy these past couple of days with all these incidents with fans spitting and pouring popcorn, now throwing a water bottle. This needs to be cleaned up because one of these fans is going to get their ass beat, and then the player's going to be the bad guy. So hopefully everyone knows we don't want to see another situation like Detroit, but this shit needs to be cleaned up. Glad the dude got arrested tonight, but it has to be a situation where they're not only banned from NBA, but all professional sporting events. If they'll do it to the NBA, they'll do it to anybody, so they shouldn't be allowed at any sporting events. That's a privilege. Even though they pay, it's still a privilege to go see these athletes play, so ban them from everything. NBA, y'all need to clean this shit up quick, man, because it's going to get ugly.
What an embarrassment. Such buffoonery from fans who just don't understand. Just because you pay a ticket doesn't mean you gotta act like a jackass and entitled because your team is losing or because of a player celebrating. This is sports. For the person who threw the water bottle at Kyrie, for the person who threw popcorn at Russell Westbrook, for the person who spat on Trae Young. You think that makes you a man, huh? Or the lady that did the spitting. You think that makes you a woman, huh? Now, if any of these NBA players come out and snap on y'all, they should be justified. The malice in the palace. The media has turned that into a fight fest, a bunch of brothers going ballistic. But I see it differently. I see it as NBA players saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. And to Adam Silver, this is the time that you implement protections of NBA players. Sure, I'll go as far as this. If another fan does something egregious like that again, and an NBA player fights back, or any other player, any other sport, if they fight back, Roger Goodell, you need to do the same thing. They should be unpunishable. Now, that's what I think. Some people that may listen to this video may think differently. But just like what we have been used to growing up, all of us, I'm sure any parent has told anyone that's listening to keep your hands to yourself. Don't bother anybody. It seems like some of these fans have forgot that, which is a shame. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a brother on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Like, share, and stay blessed, everyone. Peace.